Hey, 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 happy Monday. Come on in, pull up a chair. The Daily Dope is in the air. Howdy, 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 gang. Yes, I'm Jeff McAleer, back once again as your host here at the Daily Dope, presented by thegaminggang.com, of which I happen to be the Grand Poobah. So this is take two, because we had some choppy sound issue. I don't know, it's a weird thing. It happens from time to time. In fact, I was recording my Eberron Rising from the Last War review, and everything was great. I was doing a few different cuts, and then for some strange reason, sound all of a sudden had all these pops and cracks, and it was like, what the hell's going on? Everything was fine for the past half hour. So I don't know. It's a OBS studio deal. Anywho, tonight is Monday, November 18th. This is episode 394 of the Daily Dope. This is a live stream, so this is very, very casual. Just talking tabletop gaming for the most part. Is not rocket surgery by any stretch of the imagination. Because it is live, that means chat is available. It's not on screen. It's one of the ways that I keep some of the stranger commenters at bay. I do pay attention to chat. So if you want to say howdy, by all means, please do. And of course, if you have a question or comment, fire away, I will respond. Of course, if you like this video, please give it a quick thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. And if you do, don't forget, ring that little bell, because it will notify you not only of when this stream goes live within about a minute or so, I'll also tell you when my standalone videos, like say, my new review for Eberron is live. It will be up. Well, I should say it'll be live later on tonight. It's already been uploaded and everything else. So we've got the Madman, we've got John Vogel, we've got the original Grognard, who has arrived in chat, who I believe this is the first time hanging out with us in chat. We did have Dan from No Enemies here for a while, but we know he doesn't have an opportunity to hang around too long, so maybe he's already kind of zipped off. Do want to mention a few things before I jump into the news. We have a new contributor for role-playing game reviews over at the Gaming Gang. So I want to welcome Kevin Greenlee to the gang. His first review is up. It is for Call of Cthulhu, Gateways to Terror from Chaosium Inc. Woo. So that is our latest review as well. All right, so hopefully everybody had a great weekend. I had a pretty nice weekend. Finished watching The Man in the High Castle. Enjoyed it. But I gotta say, I think it was the weakest season of all four. And I think part of the problem, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I think part of the problem is they really had to change how they were going to wrap up the show when so many members of the cast were not going to be on board for season 4 because they took so long to release season 3 because of all the all the talk about fascism and what happened in Charlottesville and stuff like that. They actually delayed the third season for months upon months. So some of the cast members did not return. So thought it was good, but once again, I think it was the weakest of the 4 seasons. So Kevin Thorpe is popped into chat as well. Good to see you, Kevin. Okay, so let's jump on into the news. I've got a good batch tonight. Because first off, Gray Fox Games has a new city builder that's on the horizon. And here's the dope on Zoned Out. In Zoned Out, you take on the role of a developer trying to build a thriving metropolis from the ground up. To win, players will need to use the right combination of residential, commercial, and industrial development, as well as downtown construction to gain the most points. On their turn, a player selects one of the square city cards from their hand and adds it to the city, overlapping at least one existing square. Then they must move their planner to one of the 4 squares of the new card. If they left the zone they were previously in, they will score points for the size of that zone, with additional bonuses for connected parks and mansions, and penalties for connected parking lots and abandoned houses. Zoning out also helps build one of the city's 4 downtown towers, which award points at the end of the game based on who contributed to each of them the most. Mastering Zoned Out takes good timing and clever card placement. In the game's advanced mode, players will also be competing to earn points from a variety of public and private objectives for the city. Zoned Out is for 2 to 4 players, ages 10 and up, plays in 30 to 60 minutes, and will carry an MSRP of $39.99 when it arrives in February. So there are some plastic pieces to this as well, where you're going to kind of build these towers. I like city builders. I've been a city builder fan since good old SimCity on the PC, way back in the day. Wow, that's going way back. So this could be kind of interesting. So we'll have to see. Maybe get a chance to take a peek at this. We'll find out. Because I have a fairly decent relationship with Gray Fox Games, although their PR person, Alex, left. So I gotta work on a new guy. So we got Viper Dave is in chat. He's at Denny's getting the Super Grand Slam and Toast. So I do believe Viper Dave was at Denny's hanging out watching the show one other time a few weeks ago. That's pretty funny. Enjoy your dinner or breakfast, depending on what it happens to be. Moving right along, also arriving in February is a new word game from Osprey Games, and I've got the dope on letterpress. Johann Gutenberg has given us letterpress printing, but it's up to you, yes you, to master it. Compete with your rival wordsmiths in letterpress to craft the most impressive words and win first pick of letters to add to your collection. Choose wisely, for you will find any you leave in the words of your opponents, and the player who uses their stored letters to greatest effect will spell victory. Playable by up to 6 players with solitaire rules pitting you against the industrious rotary printer, letterpress offers an enticing challenge sure to appeal to gamers and word lovers alike. Letterpress is for 1 to 6 players, ages 14 and up, plays in 20 minutes, and will carry an MSRP of $21 when it arrives in February. I wish I had more images to share of some of these news pieces today, but this is pretty much all that Osprey Publishing, or Osprey Games, I guess I should say, has actually shared to this point. So, well, could be fun. I gotta be honest, I'm not necessarily a big word game fan. I never really got into that. Thankfully, I have decent spelling if I have to. I mean, I played Scrabble, but for the most part, I don't play a lot of word games. All right, arriving this week, should be later on this week, is the mystery card game Agatha Christie's Death on the Cards from Modiphius Entertainment. And I've got the dope. In Agatha Christie's Death on the Cards, you must use your own detective skills to uncover the murderer. However, the path of justice won't be that simple, for you all have deep, dark secrets you want to keep hidden, all the while you're trying to shine the light of truth onto this dastardly deed. It's easy to learn, quick and fun to play. It takes about 20 to 40 minutes. It's designed to appeal to the huge audience of thrillers, murder fiction, true crime, and the works of Agatha Christie. Features all the major characters from her works, such as Hercule Poirot and Miss Marple, created to embed the core narrative methods of Agatha Christie's works. Everyone is guilty, but only one person is the murderer. Agatha Christie Death on the Cards is for 2 to 6 players, ages 10 and up, plays in 20 to 40 minutes, and carries an MSRP of $19.99. Ages 10 and up. for a murder game. Okay, I guess. I don't know. It's strange. Little strange. So, I doubt that we'll get to see this. Modiphius, they usually will send me like PDFs for stuff, but I don't know. Could be fun. Could be, you know. I'm surprised it's only for up to 6 players though. I would have thought it would be maybe up to 8, more of kind of a party game. Don't know, but it is arriving in stores later on this week. Now available from Asmodee Editions and Maple Games is Imagineers, and I've got the dope. Welcome to your amusement park. It's not much now, but just give it time. Soon the gates will open and eager guests will rush in to ride the latest rides. It's up to you and your fellow imaginative engineers to build a magically fun place that people will love. Maybe kind of like a magical kingdom of some sort? Competing with them to make a name for yourself as the most famous park designer in the world. From your humble beginnings, you will fill the park with the best attractions, manage your staff, cleverly construct a thrilling roller coaster, and prove that you are the best Imagineer. Over the course of several rounds in Imagineers, you must skillfully guide your guests around the park, earning money to build new attractions, which leads to happiness, which earns you fame. Careful choices about which rides to build and when to upgrade your showcase roller coaster will ultimately decide your success. The Imagineer who amasses the most fame wins. Imagineers is for 2 to 4 players, ages 14 and up, plays in 30 to 60 minutes, and does carry an MSRP of $49.99. I agree. I like the artwork in this as well. I think it's got some pretty fun-looking art. Says Vampire Online, who we have not seen in quite a while in chat. So this looks kind of interesting. Although I gotta say, kind of surprised that your big ride is a roller coaster. I mean, if you're an Imagineer, aren't Imagineers like basically for Disney? Isn't that what they call them? I think that's the only company that calls their ride technicians and engineers Imagineers. Pretty sure. Not positive. It's been so long since I've gone to a Disney resort. It's been over 20 years, actually. So I always like to tell you when you can score some free PC games, especially when we've got stuff from the Epic Games Store. And I do have the dope on the latest giveaway. It is The Messenger. As a demon army besieges his village, a young ninja ventures through a cursed world to deliver a scroll paramount to his clan's survival. What begins as a classic action platformer soon unravels into an expansive time-traveling adventure full of thrills, surprises, and humor. Dynamic, acrobatic gameplay and ultra-tight controls worthy of an epic ninja adventure are included. There are character upgrades, new abilities, hidden levels, and branching paths to discover. It's meticulously designed, and 8-bit and 16-bit sprites, animations, and backgrounds are all in the spirit of the classics. It features a memorable cast of offbeat villains, bosses, and associates, as well as an original soundtrack by renowned chiptune composer Rainbow Dragon Eyes, handmade using FamiTracker. Not sure what that is. Must be a MIDI kind of composing program. There is a quick, minute-long video for The Messenger to kind of get an idea of the gameplay. So kick back and give it a peek. Messenger is free from the Epic Game Store through Wednesday, November 20th. And of course, on Thursday, there'll be another game absolutely free, and I will share that with you. Sometimes I actually have a couple of freebies over at the Epic Game Store. So, Nefarious Coel has arrived. Good to see you, Nefarious. So it's Metroid Karateka. I don't think the Messenger is as long as Metroid, but I remember seeing some good reviews for this. So, and once again, it's absolutely free. So nothing's stopping you from playing it absolutely free on your PC. All right, and my final news piece. You've got just over a week remaining to score the Adventure a Week Games Bundle of Holding. And I've got the dope. Adventura! This AdventureAweek.com bundle presents 5e fantasy tabletop role-playing ebook supplements and modules from AAW Games, published in their AdventureAweek.com line. AAW's long-running subscription plan has produced hundreds of titles for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition and Pathfinder/Starfinder. This new offer, our first ever of 5th edition compatible titles, brings you a wide range of AAW titles with a subterranean theme, including recent ebooks from the popular Kickstarter campaigns for Underworld Races and Classes and Occult Secrets of the Underworld. For just $12.95, you get all 5 titles in the starter collection, a retail value of $48, as PDF ebooks, including Occult Secrets of the Underworld, Air and Back Again, a loving tribute to the computer adventure games of the 80s, plus the Air and Back Again deck of cards and character cards, and the introductory 5e adventure A Learning Time. And if you pay more than the threshold price of $25.38, you'll level up and get the entire bonus collection, with 6 more titles worth an additional $71, including the 209-page Subterranean Race Handbook, Underworld Races and Classes, the Underworld's Adventures trilogy of modules set in an unhappy dwarven stronghold. The titles tell the tale: Dark Days in Stoneholm, Murder in Stoneholm, and Death Comes to Stoneholm, and Mini Dungeon Monthly Issues 1 and 2. Of course, 10% of your payment, after payment gateway fees, will be donated to this AdventureAweek.com offer, their designated charity, Rainforest Trust. So, I have reviewed some AAW, and it was the Rise of the Drow, which was really, really good. It was really, really nicely done. But I do hear that some of the AAW stuff is kind of hit or miss. So, don't know. So Nefarious says, so much 5e out there. Sometimes I think their open game license is both a great boon and a dire bane. Yeah, well, part of it you have to... the open game license covers just about anything from original D&D all the way to 5th edition. So, just different licenses, of course. But if we had to sit back and wait for Wizards of the Coast to release stuff, you wouldn't be playing all that much D&D. Gotta be honest. But yes, there are some 5e releases out there that are excellent, and there are some that are just complete garbage. And unfortunately, even though the Gaming Gang and thus the Daily Dope are affiliated with Drive-Thru RPG and really love Drive-Thru RPG, you can't go by their reviews either, because I've seen stuff that I've heard people just say is just horrendously bad with 5 stars. So there's ways for you to gimp the system over there and game the system as well. So you can't really go by, the review stars over on Drive-Thru RPG all too often. You can go by our reviews over at thegaminggang.com though. So that's why I was bringing in more PDF RPG reviewers, because I have so many that are offered up to me. So, and I really don't have time to do PDF coverage, especially like shooting videos and that. I tried a couple of times, it's kind of boring. They make for kind of boring videos. Not to say I do super exciting videos, but doing the PDFs is just kind of eh. So the Madman agrees with Nefarious. Can't help but wonder if 5e OGL dissuades creators from doing their own custom systems and such, or expanding on other non-D&D OGLs. Well, you figure there are a lot of people out there who utilize the open game license to create their own systems. So you figure anybody who's out there doing fantasy heartbreakers or doing retro clones, for the most part, they usually kind of have to do an open game license, because otherwise you're going to get their butts in a sling. But yeah, I agree. There is just loads and loads of 5e stuff out there that you gotta like go through all the chaff to get to the wheat, right? So anyway, so that is it for tonight's show. Sorry about the sound issue to start out the stream earlier. So good to hear that everything was all right once I restarted. Yeah, I wish I knew what the issue was, but there is no one particular thing. It's not like I have like a program open that messes with it. It's just I could have this be the only program running, and still depends on if I start, stop, might restart, and all of a sudden it's like kind of sucks. All right, so you're very welcome for the show, Viper Dave. I almost said Diaper Vave. Anyway, enjoy your dinner over at Denny's. I'm actually running out for dinner myself after I finish the show. That's why I'm kind of doing a shorter show tonight, because I haven't eaten all day. So, been working on those reviews, baby. Got to get the reviews done, because they hit tomorrow. Yes, that's right. Eberron, as well as Dungeons and Dragons versus Rick and Morty. So those will be up tonight for you to check out. Anyway, so as I like to always point out, if you like the video, please give it a quick thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. Don't forget, ring the little bell, because it will notify you not only when the stream goes live, but also when my standalone videos go live. Of course, when you're not watching videos on the Gaming Gang channel here, be sure to visit thegaminggang.com for all the latest in gaming news, reviews, comics, movies, TV. You know the drill. Get your geek out at thegaminggang.com. Thank you to everyone who hung out and watched live and put up with the sound issue to start off with. Definitely appreciate whenever you hang out, keeping me company. Of course, if you watch the show after the fact, I love you too. Much appreciated. So, everybody enjoy the rest of your Monday night. I will be back tomorrow. And of course, until then, happy trails. Zoobity-bitty-bitty-boo-boo. Zoobity-bitty-bitty-boo. Zabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-bum. Zibbit. Whoa, hey. I didn't realize that you were still here. Well, if that's the case, then allow me to share the following information with you that I only have 20 seconds to do. So let's all take a deep breath. So, if you would like to subscribe to the Gaming Gang channel, please click right here. If you want to check out the latest episode of the Daily Dope, click right here. And if you'd like to check out a randomly selected standalone video, by all means, click right here. Once again, I'm Jeff McAleer, and thanks for watching.